Hello YouTube and welcome to another how-to video with me over the line. At the moment we're taking the ktm-xbow around Brands Hatch Indy circuit for our 10-minute sprint event at Checker Flag Endurance this Sunday. We're going to go around the circuit and go in slow motion and show you guys the braking and turning in points, and then we will go around the track at normal speed to give you an idea of what it looks like. Fingers crossed it will help you get to the front of the grid this Sunday if you do care to join us. And right now we're going to go into the cockpit view. So let's go. Indy circuit's quite a small track. KTM's are fairly tricky to master, having said that. But as we come into turn 1, it's going to rise up and then drop away from you. Braking reference is the 50 meter board rather, there, on the left hand side. You want to brake about half, 50% on your brake pedal. The reason for that is this car loves to spin. It has very, very skinny tyres. If you imagine or compare it to a Raceroom, that would probably be your best bet. So low power but skinny tyres, which means a lot of sideways fun. So hence why they're tricky to master. We managed a 47-second lap, but the P1 time is like 45.5, so bearing in mind we're still on default though, so this is a good baseline for you to work off. Going out down into 4th gear, as you can see, make sure that you don't do that at higher revs, otherwise it may unsettle the car. And we actually do 2 turn-ins here, and you want to stay off the curbing on the inside line, but just hug it. And accelerating now out the corner, so that you are in line with the curbing on the left hand side prior to going back up the hill again. Reference point for the next corner is the bridge, or the 50 meter board on the left hand side, which are on the left here. You can brake down into 3rd gear or 2nd, although personally I would prefer 3rd. And you want to stay on the left hand side of the track for the time being. The reason for that is that it's quite a long right hander and it goes 180. So carry the speed through. You're off the brakes at this point here, and let the car just carry the speed through the rest of the corner. You can attack the curb quite nicely here, however stay off those white bumps on the inside because they will send you into space if you do hit them, so do not touch them. Accelerating out in 3rd gear, be wary of understeer on the exit because that can be tricky. And then head straight over to the right hand side of the track in 4th gear as you go down the hill. Braking point is here. This is where you want to start. It's the curbing on the right hand side, and it's a late turn in once again because Brands Hatch loves that kind of stuff. 3rd gear, let the car carry the speed through now, come off the brakes, that is enough. And you can quite aggressively attack the curbing here and let the car run wide onto the curbing on the outside. If you are carrying too much speed, then just simply change up a gear, that should be enough. That's exactly what we did there. Or you just come off the gas a tiny bit if you need that bit of turning. That is half the track done fairly quickly, as you can tell. 5th gear now, before coming up to the last 2 corners, and you want to start simply coming off the accelerator. You're not braking whatsoever for this corner. Let the car just carry its current speed through, stick to the left hand side. If you're doing it correctly, you should be pretty much the right hand side of the track upon the exit, and then straighten your car up because you want to be on the left hand side of the track right now because the corner is going to go 180 to the right. However, you can't because you've carried way too much speed from the previous corner. So, but you need that speed, that's not a bad thing. So what you do instead is you brake in a straight line going straight ahead and braking down at the same time. And what you're doing is just carrying that speed through. As you can tell, the car's becoming fairly unsettled, but not so much that it's going to be a handful. 3rd gear, let the car decelerate, and you're just waiting for the right moment, which is about now. So best way to visualize it is you're looking at the MSA building straight ahead of you. This is the MSA center here, and this is your acceleration point. When you're basically going to crash straight into it, if you used to go straight ahead, that's your cue to accelerate. and gently apply it until you're confident enough that you're going to be able to make it. And that is a full lap of Brands Hatch Indy. Fairly small circuit, but really difficult to master, so do not underestimate this course. I'm going to go at full speed now so you guys get an idea of how it feels, so let's go. Okay, that is a full lap of Brands Hatch Indy. I hope you did enjoy, and fingers crossed it will put you at the front of the grid for this Sunday's race at Checker Flag Endurance. Give us a like and subscribe if you enjoy these tutorial how-to videos, and thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.